From our short film rough cut, we have come up with a list of objectives and changes that we need to make.
Firstly, we need to make the soundtrack more certain and cut the track to start with vocals, not just the guitar playing at the beginning of the opening scene.
We will play this until 42 seconds in to allow it to build up in pace and rhythm.
In the shots where Olivia is on the laptop and the images come out of the screen, we need to tighten up the shot's timing. In this, we need to trim the beginning of the shot at 25 seconds to allow the zoom to flow and be continuous without a pause. In addition, we will need to tighten up the jerk that cuts to a freeze frame, which is especially noticeable in the bottom right corner.
Regarding sound, there are several areas in which we need to develop. Number 1 is the vox pop levels at 57 seconds, where the soundtrack is too loud.
Number 2 is the vox pop levels at 1.24 minutes, where we interview the brown-haired woman in the streets of Leicester. We will need to cut off the end of her comments about Facebook as it doesn't support our narrative.
Number 3 is the sound level of the voice of God at 1:42. 4 is the background sound in Nicola's interview that needs correcting and tidying up. And 5 is the ambient sound at 5:47, where it needs turning down.
The last point regarding sound is the ambient sound at 2 minutes 46 seconds, where Nicola is stretching in the park. We need to make sure that the ambient sound fits the setting.
We need to add in extra footage at 3 minutes 14 seconds, where there is a repetition of the montage of Nicola stretching in the park. We aim to add in extra footage of the location, either a pan of the area or shots of the public playing football.
Regarding the footage with Danny, we are aware that the multicam is not effective and that the lighting is different when we cut to each side. We are hoping to contact another personal trainer this week who we feel would be better for our production. When we add in our new narrative with a different personal trainer, we want to include montage footage during the dialogue, ultimately creating a sound motif.
The montage footage will include a close-up of muscle definition when talking about the importance of building up muscle. When discussing the social influence, we will include footage of girls chatting as they walk into a gym. We will need to montage footage before we construct the interview and make sure that they fit into what the personal trainer is talking about.
The most important aspect of our analysis from our rough cut is the ending. We need to make sure that we establish a new equilibrium and make it clear that we are portraying our message. That staying healthy is good, just don't go to the extremes where it becomes dangerous, especially when using Instagram, and have a sense of perspective and common sense.
To correct this matter, we will finish our production with a short interview with one of the Hot Bodies bodybuilders, sat in the gym, where he will conclude and get across our message of the importance of having a perspective when keeping healthy and fit and using social media. A voice of God will conclude the production over the shots of the time-lapse traffic shots.
This will mean that we will remove the shots face on from the bodybuilders and add in some more montage footage of them exercising and lifting weights, due to the sound issues and the irrelevance of the interview answers.
Finally, regarding our credits, we will change the motion of the text that they just cut onto the pink background, using correct terminology and language.
A key point that has now occurred since our analysis of our rough cut is the documentary title. The title, The Truth Behind the Fitspo Girl, now doesn't work with the content as Nicola features the same amount as any other protagonist.
We are going to construct another focus group with our target audience to discuss a new title. At the moment, titles such as Fitspo, Fitspiration and #Fitspo are in the running.